Okay, I'm gonna be talking about Rayshard Brooks again, since there's been a lot of misconceptions and more lies about him being innocent. For starters, for all of those people who defended him, I don't think they've actually read his criminal record, so I am not gonna lie to you, and I'm actually gonna tell you his criminal record right now. Let's go. He's a criminal for interfering with government property, obstructing of law enforcement officers, theft by wrecked stolen property, cruelty to children, false imprisonment, family violence battery, and simple battery. He has also been charged as being a sex offender, and he was in prison for 7 years for beating his children. And people defend him for his actions. Now, as I said before, he was in the wrong. I did a whole breakdown on that if you want to watch that. But the attorney representing him, the district attorney, said he was innocent and he was non-aggressive. As I showed you from the clip, he beat both officers, and as we know, if he would have actually succeeded in beating both of the officers, he probably would have killed them both. And as another fact we know, he grabbed the taser, but that could have easily been a gun. Another fact we know is if the taser actually hit on the officer, then boom, Rayshard has access to the officer's gun. So you can't really defend this guy, especially since he beat two officers who were trying to help him by taking him home. He was also drunk in a Wendy's parking lot on the night of his sister's birthday. He sounds like such a good person and fun to be around, you know, such a great and fondly guy. Now, the district attorney is actually defending him by saying, oh, he was using a non-lethal weapon against a lethal weapon, which, I mean, he was referring to the taser. So I'm going to say my opinion right now. I agree that the tasers are non-lethal. The only problem is, literally just a week ago, the same district attorney said, in his exact words, the officers who used the taser on the rioters assaulted them with a lethal weapon. Now, a taser can't be lethal and non-lethal, so which is it? He doesn't actually know because he's clueless and he doesn't know how to do his job. The district attorney is also trying to push for the death and execution of the officer who defended himself and his partner by killing a criminal. Which, as you can see, is just wrong. He's clearly only defending the man because he is black, and he's not actually looking at the facts, and the fact is he has a terrible criminal record, and he is a bad person, yet they defend him because of the color of his skin, and it gives the media agenda points. Now, after everything I've just mentioned now, do you think he's a good person? The answer is no, especially after everything that he's previously done, and his criminal record clearly states he is nowhere near a good person. And the officer was fully in the right to defend himself, and while he had to use a lethal, I mean, you got a crazy drunk guy armed with what the attorney says is now a lethal weapon, apparently, since the taser's lethal. What else was the officer supposed to do? And another thing that the media doesn't want to tell you is the officer actually showed compassion for the criminal who just tried to kill him and his partner. After shooting him, he actually stayed by his side, gave him CPR, and cared for him, and told him to keep breathing, and he tried to keep him alive. Despite that man trying to kill him and his partner, he actually tried to keep that man alive before paramedics could get there. He actually tried to tell him to breathe. He gave him CPR. He tried to treat his wounds, despite what the man did in his past. But the media doesn't want to say that. They just want to be like, oh, cop killed black dude, bad, vote for us, even though these are our cities that we're failing in. People are so stupid, along with this district attorney, and they don't understand politics or the real world. This is TF2 Fan 1 Exact Shots logging off. TF2 Fan 1 Exact Shots logging off. Peace out.